It's a beautiful day and it's warm, still a bit of a cold wind, but it's sunny, hence sunglasses. But I just want to, as usual, get something off my chest. So I typed something down in front of me, a thought process, so that when I read it to you it's more clarified rather than me stumbling over it to think about it again. You find that with people who don't have ideas, who own them, they're trying to think, oh, what was it again? Because they're not stuck in a repetitive manner, the dysfunctional way. So let me clarify that as well. So let me read. Once upon a time, there was no internet. I know, shocking, right? Once upon a time, there was no internet. The days were lonely and long for the socially dysfunctional ones who begged for attention but never earned it. They always blamed others for crimes that they would do. Then as the internet evolved, those haters didn't really change. They just changed the medium to use to spread their lies. These people never change because fantastical, fake, false, fraudulent ideologies possess them. Because they allow such dysfunction to do so. But why? Well, because they fear trying harder, they fear failure. The ironic thing about this is that they become the failure they try to avoid, because they're not building on the true self. They want an easy, lazy, intellectually lazy, physically lazy way out. These people are the broken cogs in society. They get in the way. And we've seen that a lot over the internet the last couple of years. And they don't like other people's success because they're so damn privileged with these ideas that possess them. Ideologies, these fantasy images of superiority they have in their mind. And that's the problem with something else I'll talk about in a bit. But we've seen that dysfunction, right? How to get rid of that repetitive dysfunction is it just admit and try. People say, oh, they was really spoilt as children, maybe. Oh, some of them were. Some of them perhaps just got some successes along the way and it just went straight to the head. That happens as well. Unless there's insight, looking within, you're always going to crash. I am prone to it. Every single human is prone to it. Some are more prone to it than others, especially those who confuse fantasy with fact. So some ideas have people. I've mentioned that in many times recently, and it can be seen in many different ways. Some ideas, some people have ideas, some ideas have people. But as to clarify more, ideas and what we think about can come automatically. You hear something, you get inspired by something. Great. Happens all the time. That's how you evolve an idea. You allow the feedback, and you allow to improve the idea itself. But these individuals don't even allow constructive criticism as feedback. because they're addicted to the idea that who they are. Some people have ideas, some ideas have people. The problem is, it does get right in the way of progress of those who are willing to evolve. And people have said, oh, the community, because of recent things, is broken. No, it's not. Fuck no. It's actually stronger than it was before. Because these haters have a negative intention. Whereas an individual who was slated, hated, smear campaigned, and so on, in terms and terminology, as if it was fact, that he went out of his way for negative intention to scam and fraudulently claim money off people, scam people. That was, the mantra. That was his intention. The thing with intention is very important, very much the same as context. And now we have the context. There is no evidence in anyone's sane, logical, consistent mind that spells out, oh, this person intended to scam people. There was no intention to scam. There was unwise choices made. Human nature is a fuck up. We all make unwise choices, especially when the chips are down and we panic. Sean Herford, you got my forgiveness. This is not me patting you on the back. I understand why you said you don't want pats on the back. I understand how paranoia can get the best of people. I myself have some social anxieties that I've chipped away at. And it's been there for a good reason. And it's a monster that always is there quietly. At the moment, it's a tiny creature, if you like. You want to personify this. As if I allowed it to get bigger, I fed it more bullshit, paranoia, oh, they're all out to ruin me, and this and that, then it would get in the way of my productivity. Things like shying away from crowded places pre-COVID. I would deliberately go and try and be the better person. I wouldn't let it own me. I wouldn't let the idea of who I think I am own me, and prefer to then convince myself of a fantasy of who I'd rather be. Delusion is not a very good, addiction and delusion seem to go hand in hand. So being these dysfunctional people, the ideas have them because they're addicted to it. Because it's an easy cop-out. Those very, very short, temporary ego hits they get, like a dopamine hit, oh, look what I achieved, I'll show them, are extremely temporary. So they persist, they insist to persist, to keep going with the hate game and foolishness, because they need another hit. Whereas individual successes that are genuine and in line with reality and comport with reality tend to give you a high that lasts longer, because factually you did that off your own back, factually, and it's not fake. That's the irony here, is that these egotistic, self-centered haters, who people think that they love themselves, they don't, they hate themselves. This is why they're projecting everyone else. It's everyone else's fault. My life sucks because it's everyone else's fault. Is the attitude there? Life is hard sometimes. Thanks for watching. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And just be nice to each other, right? Cheers. Bye.